Andy Murray recently confirmed he would be skipping the clay court season this year. Andy Murray has opened up on the future of his career, insisting he wants to play as much as possible. It comes after the former world number one announced he would be skipping the entire clay court swing this season after it created issues for him in previous years. Murray is currently playing on Rotterdam after taking a last-minute wildcard. Murray has made several changes to his schedule and coaching team in the last week. The three-time Grand Slam champion parted ways with German coach Jan de Witt, having undergone a trial period together, opting not to extend their partnership after he suffered a disappointing second-round exit at the Australian Open. His plan was to spend time at home before heading to the Middle East for the ATP events in Doha and Dubai, but the Brit changed his mind and accepted a last-minute wildcard into this week's ATP 500 in Rotterdam after Daniil Medvedev and Jannik Sinner withdrew. Murray, who is back in the world's top 100 for the first time in more than 3 years, will be working with his former coach Dani Volvadu for his upcoming tournaments, with the Venezuelan simultaneously currently coaching Stan Wawrinka, who is preparing for his comeback from injury. The world number 95 also recently announced that he would be skipping the clay court season to prepare for the grass events, saying, "The past couple of years, the clay has made issues worse. Last year I had some issues at the beginning of the year, the clay didn't help, so I've spoken to my team about that, and this year while I feel good and healthy, I don't want to take that risk." Despite his recent big claim, Murray has now admitted that he is looking to keep playing tennis as much as he can while he is still able to. "I'm 34 years old, and with the problems I've had over recent years, I've got to be careful," he said, speaking ahead of his opening match at the ANB AMRO World Tennis Tournament in Rotterdam. "That's why I went through all the recovery and training over the last few years." Murray has previously admitted he wants to play more to get his ranking up so he can avoid tough draws in the early stages of tournaments to help him have deep runs. And the 34-year-old admitted he also just wanted to feel good during competition, adding, "I don't want to feel good just to train, I want to feel good in matches, so I'm going to keep trying to play as much as I can." He will face Alexander Bublik in his opening match in Rotterdam on Wednesday. The 24-year-old is fresh off the back of his maiden title win in Montpellier, where he beat world number 3 Alexander Zverev in the final. He now sits at a career-high ranking of world number 31 after his ATP 250 triumph. The pair faced off once before in the first round of Wimbledon back in 2017, when Murray was the world number 1 and defending champion. He beat the young Kazakh 6-1, 6-4, 6-2, but the tournament ended up being Murray's last for several months as he limped off the court after a quarter-final loss to Sam Querrey, marking the start of his ongoing hip injury troubles.